What is going on, everybody? I don't know why there was that little delay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another ADSR stream here on a Wednesday. My name is Tatro, here as usual every Wednesday. If you don't know me, I'm an electronic music producer, beat maker, educator, all that good stuff. And I'm here every Wednesday, and this is almost becoming like a variety show. We do all sorts of different things on the show. First of all, every other week, we do an amazing production challenge involving our community over on Discord, where we take on a certain prompt. We try to make the best tune that we can based on that prompt, and then we give away cool prizes. So we'll be reviewing everybody's music for this current challenge next week. If you're not yet in our Discord, feel free to join. The link's in the description, and it's totally free. And the production challenge this time around is to create a track that signals the change of season. Looking for two distinct sections in a track that somehow embodies the change of the seasons. So join the Discord, participate in that. I know a lot of you are already working on your tracks. On today's stream, however, we of course want to keep the ball rolling with just like letting all of your hard work as music producers and a community shine through. So we're going to do something that's a little less like critical, like a little less feedbacky, and more of just like showcasing some folks' music from the channel, or from the community, I should say. And I'm going to play some songs today. We're just going to basically react to some members of the community's music, and then we're also going to mix in a little bit of fun, a little bit of like tinkering with some vocal effects and stuff. So that should be fun. I'm just going to do some experimental stuff, not super experimental, but I'm just going to experiment with vocals, showing you some stuff, some plugins and some techniques that maybe you might want to try in your productions. But hello to everybody who is already in chat. Thank you for being here. I know MV Beckham was here probably before anybody, so welcome. I saw Mr. Piro as well. Williams, my mom and dad are in the chat, as well as Joseph McCaffrey, who worked very hard on skinning this MPK today. This is one of the two that were given away Friday on my channel. The other one going up for auction for charity. Don't forget, Beattober is coming up October 1st. And also Amelia is here. Hello, Amelia. Thank you for being here. DJ Mano, Pendolce. Good crowd today. Good crowd. Thank you all for being here. So we're going to split the stream up like this. I'm going to listen to some tunes from some folks in the community. We're just going to kind of give a quick listen. We're not going to spend a ton of time. I'm not going to give that much feedback. We're just going to do a little reaction. We'll do a few tunes, maybe say 3 at the top of the stream here. And then we will jump in and do some vocal experimenting. Then we'll do a few more tracks at the end, however much we have time for. A little bit of music making, a little bit of showcasing today. And of course, we're choosing folks from the community that are using stuff from the ADSR store. So every person who submitted, like I have a bunch of submissions here, we definitely won't get through them all. Noted like what pack or what plugin or whatever they used. It's crazy. It's dope. So without further ado, I actually already have the first track queued up. It is our friend SubZero up in here with Desi Hop 1. Let's give this a listen. Let me know about the levels too. I've been complimenting SubZero on like his minimal approach to production lately, or their minimal approach to music production. SubZero used some sounds from Chill Hop / Lo-Fi Serum Bundle and the Glitched House. That's Glitched House Tones, a sound and Foley designer based in the UK. I love that vocal melody. It's a little sparse section though. Oh, totally switched up. Got Indian influence here, some tablas. Let's see if it all comes back around. Going to focus on this and Indian chill trap / soul rap. Just saying. Cool. I'll let this play out. SubZero, thank you for submitting that tune. Again, that was with some sounds from Chill Hop Lo-Fi Serum Bundle by Glitched Tones. Definitely some interesting sounds in there. SubZero, I say quick feedback is find a cohesiveness between your sections. Try to glue the sections together. I love the idea of infusing like Indian traditional instruments and sounds within chill and trap. Try to find some focus though within that, because I think there's a great way to do it. But I think you can do a slightly better arrangement, and it might bring your idea to fruition a bit better. For sure. Let's get the next one going. I got Ascent up here, who always brings us on a sci-fi journey, sci-fi odyssey. This track is called Words Not Spoken, which I will definitely turn the volume up before I hit play. Here we go. All right, let's hear it. Peaceful, yes, I agree. Ascent used UJam Nemesis as the drum machine for cyberpunk beats. Broken, dark, and intense. I like that clap. Yeah, I really like the UGEM plugins that I've used. Those folks have a good feel, good design language, good percussive elements too. Awesome sweeping synths here in Ascent, as usual. Hello, Dean over on Facebook. And hello, Harold over on Facebook. Hi, Michael G. We're playing your tune. Very magical. Yeah, I saw some folks asking, oh, can I submit? Can I submit? But we take all our submissions ahead of time via Discord. So if you do want to be featured on a future stream, I highly recommend you go ahead and join that Discord. And you can get in our future stream because we're always checking out other folks' music on this show here every Wednesday specifically. Let me get this next one up. Oops, I lost my scroll. We've got Ngram 3. I'm going to go ahead and pop this open as a YouTube link, and we might have a little video to watch. And then we're going to do some music making, my friends. So let's check out what Opus Majoris with Ngram 3 has come up with. Well, that was a good meeting. Thank you for adding that context to the song, Michael G. This is a very spiritual track too. Using Loom 2 from Air Music Tech. Loom 2 is a modular additive synthesizer. Perfect for atmospheric sounds. I know everybody will instantly say Blade Runner, I'm sure. That bright synth does have a Vangelis vibe. I like adding those sparse little almost bell hits in there too. They're not being overused, which I think is cool. Sounds Dune-ish as well. Yeah, I can't wait for Dune. I haven't heard any of the music or soundtrack from it yet, though. DJ Mano said ambient. I like it. Fave genre. Nice. Yeah, these synth sounds are great. Want to move out of the way for a second of the Bandcamp link. Check it out. This is very meditative. Oh, that's a cool sound. You can preview on IMDb. Good to know. I kind of want to go in blind, though. This is great. We'll listen to it for like another minute. We probably won't listen to the whole 6 minutes, but this is the kind of track that's just like... I could listen to a 10-hour mix of this, you know? Whatever happened to lava lamps anyway? It's like teasing us with that symbol. Alright, cool. Let's let that play out. So, a decent selection of a few tracks here to kick things off. Thank you for everybody who has submitted music. I've got a few more to pull from. We're going to dive more into submissions from the community towards the end of the stream. But you know, we like to mix it up. We like to have a bit of a variety show here when we can. A little bit of showcase the community, a little bit of make some music. So why don't we just do that? Got live loaded up here, and I was tinkering around just before the stream, and I found this 808 loop that I like. And I kind of want to build something around it. We're talking about vocal stuff today. But let me at least lay down some chords if we are going to record some vocals. We're going to need a little... Let's see if I can also get our latency. I'm feeling a lot of latency despite having 64. We might... restart live in a second here. This is actually from the sound is from a Joji inspired Serum preset pack. I really like that pack. Let me actually go ahead and restart the sound card here just because I'm getting a lot of latency even though we're set low. Wonder if it has to do with running a second monitor or something, which I am doing. Let me actually just kill that for now so it's not an issue. But I was doing it the other day. I'll restart live first. And why don't we, before I like kill the second monitor, why don't we just jump into another community track before we start making some music just yet. But let's pull up Lord Army with Take Me There. We're getting back into the music making in 1 second, folks. Hey, just gives us a chance to showcase some more music. We'll be back after these messages. Yeah, exactly. Make that bigger. Take Me There. This is dope. What did Lord Army use Ear Candy FX Toolkit from Black Octopus. Awesome. Atmospheric hits, drones, one-shot, sweep effects. Good pack to check out. The Black Octopus packs I find are some of my favorite on the ADSR store. Hi Diana, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you? The artwork fits perfectly. I'm gonna get live load in here in the background if I can. Good song structure. All right, let me bring this over here. Get it going while we listen. Cool. Oh, that's super nice. Okay. I love those little perks in the background. I like this person just said, bruh. Fantastic. Oh, that's really nice. Love that stuttery. Are we the 1000th play? Sheesh. Wow. Very cool. That was Lord Army with Take Me There. Thank you so much, Lord Army, for giving us that dope tune to listen to. Now, folks, I think I fixed my latency issue. Just did a quick restart and we seem to be good. Which means I did lose, of course, that loop that I originally had because I didn't save that project. But no worries, I can rebuild it quick. If I search 808, I'll go into that spicy vocal trap pack that I know I pulled it from. I know it was an A sharp minor. That was it, right? Something like that. Let's match the BPM. Easy. I want to be in the key of B though, or G sharp minor, if you will. Let's bring it down a step. Easy, easy. All right, and then we open up Serum again. I can very easily find that preset that I was working with because it's under user, Joji, was it pads? Was it keys? I think it was keys. I think it was called Bright. Even though I did this. It's called Bright, but I basically took off all the highs, cranked the reverb. You guys can't hear Ableton. Are you sure? Not possible. Oh, I bet it is because you probably just couldn't hear that 808. But hopefully you can hear the synth now. Yeah. I think that 808, unless you're listening on headphones or like sub-E speakers, you're probably not going to hear it. It's set up by my stream is like set up in a way that if I can hear it, you guys can definitely hear it. All right, so I just want to record a basic chord progression. But I want to go probably lower, and I just want something basic because we're not really doing. This is not the purpose of the stream, but. Easy. All right, let's just quantize that up. Like I said, I just want to do something simple. Simple and minimal. And why don't we just add a couple quick, I'm going to go into that producer life pack actually. And just throw on a couple, I guess I could pull from lo-fi, but I think I'll actually pull from here. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm really just going to make like a, I don't know, 808s and heartbreak type. Not really, but that kind of vibe. Where do we go? Yeah, we'll add reverb to this. Probably add a reverb specifically to the snare though, because I don't want it on the kick. But I do want there to be a big boomy reverb. Just really wash it out. Cool. Let's go ahead and record that. Let me do that with the metronome on because I couldn't really get a sense of time. That's all I want to do. I just want a simple backing for our track here. And we can go ahead and quantize this. I don't really know exactly where I want to go with this, but I know that I can add some moody vocals on top of this for sure. And before we do that, I'm just going to quickly sidechain the synth to the kick. Easy. Lightly sidechain the 808. All right. And now I'm going to go ahead and make a new audio effects rack or track that has built in that basic audio processing rack that I always use. I've got my handy dandy microphone here. And like it was mentioned in chat, so obviously this basic audio processing rack is literally just as basic as it gets. Check, 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 check. It's got a compressor on it. It's got an EQ on it, and it's got a reverb on it, which is not engaged, but now it is. I can also widen. But that's like really basic and not that much fun. So why don't we add a plugin that's going to make us have some fun? Like, where am I at? I should be here. The sauce. I wonder if this is what introduced latency into the chain. Yes, it is. Check. Hey, check 1, 2. All right, so we have the sauce, which what's going on here? You probably can't hear that much of a difference when I throw it on because nothing's quite engaged yet. But one thing, we've got a flavor section with pitch. So now this is going to be up an octave. Hey, what's going on? Or hey, what's going on? That's kind of fun, right? But there's a mix knob here, which is very cool for layering, right? So that doesn't necessarily have to be 100% a different octave or a different pitch. You can now layer it. Like, hey, check 1, 2. Formant, which is going to kind of like make us like bigger or smaller, essentially. Hey. So if I wanted
deeper sound, I can go with a lower formant. If I want
a higher sound, without changing pitch, I can just change the formant.
As you can probably notice, this is one way we can get really deep, that cool sounding, like deep electronic sound. We don't even necessarily have to change the pitch. We can just change the formant if we want. But it doesn't hurt, of course, to have an octave down. And you hear that that's being mixed with my dry signal. So that's cool. I mean, spice and sugar, we can add like grit, distortion. Hey, check 1, 2. That's all well and good. There's like a lot of other sections of this plugin. I don't want to do too much, but this is fun. It is introducing latency into the chain. I mean, into the like signal flow. So we're going to actually sample ourselves here. But before I do that, I'm going to add in an auto tune to lock in the pitch and get that like specific auto tune sound that I want. Where is it? Real. Just a real-time auto tune from Waves. It's very easy to use. We're in the key of B. I can set it to major, and I just want to set this to like super fast. So now. Good. I like the way that that's ringing out. I think that's pretty cool. We could switch the order of this. But you hear how we get the layers. We get the pitch that I'm singing mixed with the lower octave. So we get a really beefy sound. Not to mention the formant of the affected signal is brought down. Let me just set that to 0 so you can hear it. Automating it over time would, of course, make a pretty cool effect, I would say. But nonetheless, since it's like adding some latency into the chain, what I'm going to do is just try to sample this and see what we can come up with. So I'm going to solo this track and just sing some randomness, some riffs, chop it up, and then see what we can, come up with here. I realized that without the 808, I don't have a reference pitch. Or without the... There we go. All right, that purpose of that was not to keep that part recorded, but was to do some fun stuff like, watch. Let's actually just, what does this sound like? I'm going to freeze and flatten it. So the reason that I sing some short and some long notes is so that we have variety to take from. What I'm going to do now is just freeze and flatten this. That's going to freeze the effects on there. Hey, what's up, JML? Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Devin. I am great. How are you? Thanks for the compliment. We're going to flatten this. MV Beckham says, do you see the latency? Yeah, you can probably see it if you look into it. So now, like I said, the purpose of this was not to keep that part and use it. But if I drop it into the simpler and I arm this, well, now we have some cool sounds to play with, which is cool, fun. And it's my voice. And we basically have an instrument now with my voice. And if you're Devin, that is the last thing you possibly want. But if you're me and you do whatever the heck you want and whatever you want to do at all times, this is exactly what you want. And the thing is, we can now obviously add effects on top of that. And I can warp it too, so it's like more uniform in note length. And it's kind of like almost a guitar tone. I can play chords. Oh, not in this mode. Let's go back to classic. So now this might fit in our song, and it's like a really unique sound that maybe we wouldn't get from another synth. And actually, I feel like I have two uses for this sound. So really quick, I'm going to lay down chords like that because I think it would be fun, but I have another way I want to use it as well. Yeah, so let's layer in with this and see if it fits the vibe. Oh, let's play in the right key. And always make sure, let me switch back to this mode. When you're doing this, because the note that I'm singing in this current sample is not the tonic, you just want to double check that your MIDI keyboard is matching your note, and it is not. I'm currently playing a G sharp and it's showing E on the tuner. So basically I want to just adjust this until it matches. Oh, I ripped past it. There we go. So now if I play this. Oh, let me mute the original sample. Has a semi-villainous quality. Yes, that's what we want. All right, now that our sample's in tune, why don't we get this going? I can add more reverb to that. I can add width. Probably going to take the lowest tones out. Pull back on that reverb. Cool. Let's just record something and try it. Yeah, it sounds okay. I think it will sound better with that sidechain that everything else has on it. And maybe we'll add a delay or something to it. And should probably filter it like everything else is filtered as well. That doesn't sound like what I want. So that's fun, I guess. I really like that first chord though. I think I should probably keep it in line with the rest of the track and just play sparsely. Sure. All right. That's all well and good. But the other way I wanted to use this was just as a lead instrument. And we can add glide to this by going into the simpler. I think all the versions of Live, by the way, even if you don't have full-on suite, have simpler. Let me turn this on. And now instead of playing chords on this instrument, it's actually monophonic. So I can only play one note at a time. But if I overlap them, it will glide. Even more like a guitar. If I turn that number up, it'll be a more extreme glide. Which I think is a really cool sound. We can thicken it up. We can even add some chorus to it, which I think would sound really cool. And then from here, boom, we have this really cool, or what I think is a really cool instrument. You might even be able to get away with stretching it. See, I just times 2, and I can play it even longer. No, Devin, this tip is not for you. You're not allowed to use this tip. Comes and insults me and then says my thing that I'm doing is cool. I won't have it. I won't stand for it. Anyway, let's lay down a lead line or something on top of this. Oh, I didn't tune this one. That's the issue. We have to go up 4 semitones. Tune it or die, as my high school band director, Mr. Ledwith, would say. Tune it or die. Easy. Now it is sticking up above everything. Let's just do something. That's not the button I wanted to hit. What the heck is that? We run a very professional show here. The lower octave was better. So there we do one little vocal sample and we have a solo instrument and possibly a chordal instrument. That's one just creative technique, you know, vocal sampling, throw some effects on. We used, what is it called? The Sauce again. And there's more to that Sauce plugin for sure, without a doubt. And if you actually have, another plugin that we can show here, the Finalizer, which this, by the way, this vocal sample is just... Just going to use it as an example for now. It's fine. But if you have like a raw acapella or something, this vocal Finalizer is like basically supposed to be a one-stop shop for like... just throw this on your vocal. Like this is your new vocal chain because it has all the major things that I put in my basic rack that you just saw before. It's got compressor, EQ. It's even got a de-esser, which is super handy, and a doubler so you can thicken things up. So that's that first phrase. Remember what it sounded like before? There's a lot happening here, including a raise in volume. got its own built-in reverb, which is also really nice. Cool. I'm going to show you one little other resampling technique. We're going to get audio from that track, track 23. I'm going to go audio in track 23. I guess I like this technique because for those of you out there who maybe feel some type of way about your vocal skill, what is happening? Oh yeah, 23. I was looking for 24. You can see that this, to get the original sample, didn't take that much effort, but you can still get a pretty cool result with some of these effects. And just to get experimental, go outside your comfort zone, all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is isolate maybe that last note, because I don't actually want the note. I'll show you what I want. Where we hear this sound. That reverb tail is super cool. I really want that. I'm going to let that ring out. We literally just captured the audio from track 23 into track 24. And now what I can do is maybe crop this. Let's solo this. Let's get it from a little earlier. I can bring this gain up. I shouldn't have recorded it in so low, but nonetheless, here we are. I like that. That's fine. Let's just, I'm actually going to not do that fade at the beginning. I'm going to freeze this, flatten it. I could have just cropped it. I don't know why I did that. But now we can do things like reverse it, as Missy Elliott did say. And now we have a pretty cool riser, in my opinion. Of course, you throw something like a reverb on that. It's just audio, so you go into it and you change the pitch. Maybe in a complex warp mode. Or say you want to just process the heck out of it, we could grab the sauce again. And we could even we didn't even dive into any of the presets, but there are some good ones that have like automatic harmonies and stuff. Thicken it up with a low harmony. Or a high harmony. Something like that, which gets you something really epic, you know? Let's freeze that. And flatten it. You can see the audio changed quite a bit. Now that's a dope sound. So that's a sample you could throw in your library. Like, it doesn't have to be all about like you're sitting down and finishing a track. Maybe you're just experimenting with sounds in some of your sessions, you know? That lead line is not much to listen to, but I think that's pretty cool, in my opinion. So it's like effects on effects on effects. We can just have a lot of fun. We could do so many things when it comes to vocal processing and experimentation. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then we'll listen to a few more tracks before we leave today. But this effect is a Max for Live audio effect. That's one of my favorites. It's called Buffer Shuffler. And this is just kind of like an honorable mention here. What it does is you see this grid. This is basically a step sequencer, but it's running the audio through, and it's going to chop the audio in those steps. And you'll see it's going to do different things to the audio as it goes. Especially keep an eye on this bottom row, that forward arrow, meaning that it's just playing the sample through. But at any step, it could reverse or mute as well. We're going to set it to dice so it randomizes. Let's hear what this sounds like. So it gets really intense like that. One thing I love to do is just pull back on the dry wet. And for this track, we could make it 8 steps. So I just wanted to throw that honorable mention here. I have a lot of fun with this kind of vocal effect, especially live processing a vocal this way. It's really fun. Like, for instance, I'm going to do something simpler. Like, take this one note and just duplicate it across. I can have the left and the right do the same thing. And as you feed more effects into it, it'll obviously change. Now let's just, one more time, let's go with the sauce. And don't forget to check out that sale for all these cool plugins. I'm barely doing anything. I think this is just fun. Like, I could do this all day. I don't think there's any way you would know that it was a that this was a vocal sample at a certain point, you know? The sauce is cool. So it's not much. I know this isn't like a track, like this is not a finished track or anything, but I just wanted to kind of enjoy processing the vocals in that fun kind of way. I hope maybe you saw something cool that inspired you, but those two, the vocal finalizer and the sauce, both currently on sale. A lot of cool stuff in there. I mean, the vocal finalizer is like you want to take your thinking away from the vocals. Boom, you throw that on there. You're good to go. JML says this is lit. Good, I'm glad. Hi, Ayush. I'm glad you could join us. We have a little bit of time left. I want to dive back into some tracks because, you know, we do a little bit of music making, a little bit of music listening on this stream. And, you know, our friend... Ayush, you just jumped in, but I think we can give your track Telephone a listen. We like to showcase some music here. Of course, if you all are interested in submitting music, make sure you're part of the Discord. We showcase some music here regularly on Wednesdays. So Ayush used the Producer Life pack, which is on the ADSR site. Go check it out. Released that pack to celebrate ADSR's 11th anniversary. Made in Koala Sampler, which is really cool too. Check out that Producer Life pack, my friends. It's gonna be a classic no ending. Oh, it did have an ending. Nice job, Aish. Relax, SoundCloud, relax. Thank you, Aish, for that submission. I saw Piro in chat. Let's get Piro's track up here. Mr. Piro used Serum, which of course you can get on the ADSR store, which I just used in that track that I was making before. Let's hear it. Dun dun dun. That's the wrong button. Holy smokes. I should say Mr. Pyro, huh? I'm seeing the fire now. I realize I'm an idiot. It should be Mr. Pyro. Okay. Let's hear this build up here. Peace out, Aish. Have a good rest of your day. This is like some dirty synths you got here in Serum. It's like a rave at a haunted house. Dun dun dun. Mr. Pyro, I see you on stage at the DJ booth. There's literal pyrotechnics happening. Just getting ready to turn the drop. Nice. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Pyro, for that submission. That's a dope tune. Please go follow Mr. Pyro, P-I-R-O, over on SoundCloud if you like that tune. Folks just tuning in, if you want to submit music, please join the Discord. I see a couple people saying you can't join the Discord, but Discord is indeed free. Anybody can join. And if you can't join, maybe one day you will be able to join and we will be able to hear a track. But for now, this comes from our Discord community. Let me grab another track here because we have a little bit of time. We've got, oh God, what did I just do? We've got Rewind Official. Who is giving us a little something different than we're used to hearing, I think. They're an ADSR community member. Let's hear what they got going here. It's a YouTube video, so not much to see. A little synth wavy. A little bit like the Midnight Action. I love this like broken 90s computer screen thing. I love that bass synth. JML says I can jam to this. Yes, for sure. That's catchy. Nice. I guess this is a track that got submitted in the Discord like pretty early on. So wanted to give some love to Rewind. Whoa. That was unexpected. Nice. Mr. Or Rewind Official should grab some of those vocal plugins we talked about today. That was pretty cool. Nice job, Rewind Official. Thank you for submitting that. Thank you for being part of the community. Thank you for gracing us with that sound in our ears. Much appreciated. I think we got one more to go. We got time for one more. So let's go ahead and grab. Oops, I think I clicked the wrong button. Our friend Ed Oyama, who is always supporting others. I just want to give this track a spin. I don't know if we've listened to this specifically, but Ed's new beat tape came out. We should at least show it some love. Shout out to Ed, because every time I go on somebody's music and Ed has commented something like encouraging on it. So I think shout out to you, my friend. And he makes cool tunes. Diana says, I love Ed's music. Nice. I'm glad. Yeah, he's super awesome, dude. And makes great tunes. Father of 3, I believe. Like, basically has a newborn at home. What's your excuse out there? Devin's got some weird behavior in the chat. What's up with that? All right. Shout out to you, Ed. Nice track. Well, my friends, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. I wonder if you all like this format, if you like a little bit of listening music, a little bit of making the music. Is it too complicated? Is it fun? Is it just right? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you if you're watching this later in a comment or in chat right now as we close out. But well, thank you all for joining us and hanging out with us on stream today. I always have fun with you all on Wednesdays. We'll be listening to a lot more music next week because we are doing our production challenge. You all are working on tracks that represent the end or the change of the seasons. So I'm looking forward to hearing how you all tackle that production challenge. If you're not yet, join our Discord so you can take part in that challenge and potentially win cool prizes. We always give away some store vouchers, and we also give away some plugin licenses. So check that out. Don't forget to check out the vocal sale, the sale on the vocal bundle. Definitely worth checking out if you like some of the plugins we worked with today. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on this channel so you don't miss a future stream. Lots of other cool streams on this channel. Tomorrow, you're going to tune in for Alina Smith's stream. I'm sure she's a really amazing producer. She's here live on the stream on Thursdays. After you watch her stream on the ADSR channel, you can hop over to my channel, youtube.com/Taetro, Taetro, and you can join me for a fun stream tomorrow. I'm actually going to be working with a plugin called Tape Piano 2, which is for sale currently on the ADSR store, and I put up a beat video with it today. We're making sad lo-fi tomorrow on stream. It's the point. So watch Alina Smith's stream on this channel here tomorrow, then hop over to my channel, youtube.com/Tatro. Join me for my live stream. You know how it goes, everybody. All right, me and Joseph got to go watch some more Squid Game and get ready because Beattober is on the way. Hashtag Beattober, my friends. See you all tomorrow. That's it. This has been Tatro for ADSR. Have a good one.